Hello there everybody and welcome to another Ford Crown Victoria video. It has been a little while since I've done an actual Crown Victoria video update, so why not just jump into the details. So first things first, got the car all shined up. It is now pretty much springtime here in Canada, Nova Scotia. The salt's gone and it looks like it's probably going to stay that way, so it took some time to get it all waxed up. And I also got a new fresh coat of paint on the rims, which it has been needing for a couple of years, so looks much shinier than what it did. A fresh coat of paint on the rims always looks good on these cars. It turned out quite well, and then of course I shined it up with some tire shine, but the car came out looking pretty damn nice, I would say, today. So other than that, the car for the most part has been good. However, it has developed a new issue. The car is almost at 177,000 kilometers now. We're almost there. It's 176,890 or something like that. It's sitting at, and still 268 idle hours. But whenever you go into reverse or drive after you've driven the car for a while and it's fully warmed up, it is making a metallic sound. So most people seem to think it is the catalytic converter, or at least one of them has gone bad. So I'm going to go get that checked out tonight, and hopefully that's all it is, because if it's anything more serious than that, uh-oh. But anyway, we'll get that checked out tonight. Likely just a catalytic converter. I'll probably just put on an aftermarket one, because an OEM one is going to run you way too much. Even the ones at Napa I'm looking at it are like $500-600 Canadian. So hopefully, like I said, it's nothing more serious than a catalytic converter, but based on the post on the Reddit and whatnot, people were saying very likely a catalytic converter, because what it does is it's fine when you initially turn the car on, but after it's warmed up and whatnot, you can hear a lot of like thud, 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 like a metallic sound almost after the car's been running for 15 or 20 minutes and you've driven it for a while. It doesn't do it in neutral or park. It only does it when you're in reverse or drive, and then it goes away after you hit the gas pedal. After you get up to about 10-15 kilometers an hour, the sound goes away. So I doubt it's torque converter related, but I could be wrong. So like I said, I'm gonna get it checked out tonight and we will see what the results are on the car. But like I said, overall it's come out pretty clean. Car's still serving me well for the most part. Still fires up every day. Of course, I had to put the new battery in it there last year, but really haven't had too many issues with it. This is the first real issue that it's had now for quite a while, knock on wood. And of course the gas tank, as we know, or at least has an evap issue. The OBD2 reader says it's an O2 sensor that's wrong, but I can definitely smell gas, and it looks like the gas tank does have a leak, so it's probably causing the check engine light to come on from that, and you can smell it, especially when it's got a full tank. So the car does have a small gas tank leak, and it's had that now for, geez, I want to say 8 months probably. It actually started right after I got the car safety inspected there last year for 2 years. So I guess it started at a good time. Just got the car inspected, and then of course the gas tank starts to leak. But that's the way she goes. But overall, guys, like I said, the car stayed running well. The patchwork that I got done on the car still seems to be holding up for the most part. I can see a small little speck there, so it may start coming back, but it's hard to say. It's been holding on pretty good, a lot better than I thought, because that was almost a year ago that I had that work done. That was back in May. And interior, still same old, nothing special in here, just the old school Crown Victoria interior. Nothing bad. Got to get a little stain out down there, but that's what happens when you eat the car once in a while. You're gonna have some oopsies, but overall everything still works good. Power seat and stuff still works good. Like I said, car has 170, almost 177,000 on it, still 268 hours, and really that's it, guys. Nothing too crazy to update you guys with, but I figured I'd give you all an update because it's been a hot minute since I've done one. Underbody of the car still looks about the same. I don't think I did ever show you guys the patchwork on the rocker panel. Like I said, you can tell that they are patched, not actually replaced, but it's still holding up. Undercarriage still looks good for the most part. I mean, it's a 17-year-old car in the salt belt. You're not going to get a whole lot better than this at this point as far as age versus rust goes, and I'm surprised that this fender's held up, but you can see it's starting to rust up a little bit down here. Still nothing under here yet, which is the important part, and a little bit of paint flaked on the door down there over the course of the winter time, which is going to happen because, hey, that's the spots that get beat up all the time. And then of course the back dog legs have the paint and stuff coming off and starting to rust down there. But like I said, nothing bad. It's a 17-year-old car. What can you expect at this point? 17 years in Nova Scotia, you have salty air, you have salt winters. So in my opinion, for the age of the car, it's still in great shape, especially considering you don't even see any of these on the road anymore in the Salt Belt. Like, I think I've seen one civilian Crown Vic besides mine in the last like 5-6 months. You don't see them at all here anymore, and I assume that's probably the same for Atlantic Canada. Even when you look on Kijiji for Crown Victorias, if you do countrywide, I think there was 9 Crown Vics for sale for the whole country when I checked the other day. These cars have become extremely rare in this country, both for civilian models and police models. The cars are old. This year they'll all be turning, let me think here for a second. Yeah, all the cars now will officially be 13 years old this year, believe it or not. Time has flown by quick. I think we can all remember when they stopped making the cars there 13 years ago, but yeah, these cars are not young cars anymore, and the fact that there still are some on the road this time just tells you how durable that these things are, and always have been for the life that they were made. But like I said, unfortunately, they are getting old now, but it is what it is. It's part of owning an old school car. Alright guys, thank you all so much for tuning in, and see you all for the next one.